message is from the North American Air Defense Command. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. A nuclear attack is now underway. Proceed to the nearest civil defense shelter immediately. This is not a drill. Stay tuned to this frequency for additional updates and instructions. This message will repeat.
All right, light him up. Wow. And I thought Colorado trash was sad. You made a bad deal, Rangers. My father's using you for cannon fodder. Go back to Arizona before you take a bullet for him. The graves are cold up here. And on your way home, tell him to hire a better class of spy. Points for bravado, but my robots will turn you into a thin red mist before you get a shot off. Want to reconsider? Because he's taking too long to die of natural causes. Colorado will die before he does if someone with some vision doesn't take control ASAP. And that's not either of my brothers. Are you blind? He's letting a crazy cowboy cult control our oil production. Our main trading hub is run by a bunch of idiots in monster masks. All that should have been state-run ages ago. Why am I arguing policy with a bunch of gun jockeys? The point is, my father has Colorado in the palm of his hand. Ha! I can see you haven't met him. Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. I wouldn't trust either one to run a mess tent, let alone a country. To think of all the years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there. God. Shoot him before he talks. Your sanity'll thank you, and you'll be doing Colorado a favor. Not that it'll be easy getting to him. He's got his followers hooked on some kind of hypno-happy gas. They'll do anything for him, including die. The sooner he dies, the better for Colorado. He's the perfect puppet for some usurper like the Gippers to put on my father's throne and claim he's the legitimate heir. Of course, killing him would piss Daddy off. And you ass-kissers wouldn't want that. Might be the only way to get him out of Denver, though. Those Gippers got their hooks in him deep. Ha! Thank you for your permission. Squad, roll out!
Your days are numbered, Desert Rangers. The Red Scorpion militia will wipe you out. Danforth, just the beginning. You got nothing left. Your fucking citadel. But we're still here. And we haven't forgotten what you've done. You can't hold out forever. Won't be long. On your knees. Then you're gonna fucking tick. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Be careful about that radiation. We'll need to staff up our...
Killed it. Nice.
I see an opening.
Use some help.
What is this? Oh!
Over my dead body.
All you got? Ah! Hey! I don't mind pain, but... Fuck!
Here to serve.
Welcome back, Rangers. I hope you like what we've done with the place. The worst of the mess is cleaned up. Now, what can I help you with? Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to send over everybody on their waiting lists. Now, some of these folks may be, less than top grade for sure, but most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? Happy to tell you what you need to know. Well,
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories.
You're too kind, Darius. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is, I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but that's just the impatience of a man who knows what's... Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decision. Stories? A few now. An uncanny ability to always... Give me a while and I'll see if I can remember any. Happy to. What's on your mind? Anytime, Rangers. So long, Rangers. I'll be in the war room if you need me.
Hope you catch that victory kid soon, before he hurts somebody.
Is this the Rangers?
Yes, Mrs. Wong. What can I do for you?
Was there an earthquake just now? My cats are all jumpy all of a sudden.
We have not had any reports of an earthquake, Miss Wong, and, you can't really be calling us every time your cats get jumpy.
My cats know what's going...
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high frequency. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as the finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the... I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from... Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you... Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence anytime.
Feels a whole lot safer around here, now that you Rangers are in charge.
Well, that's fine for now, but what happens if...
We're pitching in where we can. I hope we've been some help at least. Anything you need? Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of... well, of some... Oh, it's horrible. They were there when we arrived. Probably been rotting away for months from the look of them. Ugh, not to mention this... Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mush... I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but... And those glassy eyes. Booby traps, mostly. One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever. Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass. We first got into the base through a hole in the ark. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch. Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Here to serve.
Still not feeling great after everything at the lake. Hope you don't mind if I take a little more time. I'm still healing up. Oh man, we gotta finish up. Sorry, I just want to get this done and later.
If we don't want the Dorseys to keep now, what can I help you with? I'll be here.
You been to the bazaar yet? I hear they got everything money can buy. Good luck out there.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Good luck out there. Kid Victory sounds like a bad apple.
The food you're feeding us is gonna cause a mutiny. I'd hire a cook if I was you. Stay sharp.
fair!
How
It's
did
not
those
fair.
maniacs even get into the city?
Please, my son's not a Darcy. Let him go. You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch? Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you. I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much. Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too. Please, help my son!
It's not fair!
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families!
No mercy on your souls, Colorado! Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking hate Rangers! How'd you like that? Well...
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured, what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first. We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorsey's gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives. I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid, but that'd be a lie.
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped. No, I was never no desperado, but if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do... Nice talking to you.
This kid's going in the pillories next.
The deluge of blood is coming for you!
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city, and his crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience. I am not certain you truly understand the Patriarch's justice, but your words ring true. This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. And you should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Still here. Now looking forward to what comes next. What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub... Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No regret, no repentance.
Thanks, Rangers. Thanks, Rangers. Can't wait to get out of here.
If it's too dangerous for you, Marshals, maybe I should go in there myself. Sheriff... Ah, Marshals! Finally! I was beginning to think you were never going to help... Hold on now. You aren't Marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. Forgive me. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when. That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration. I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Ray. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives. We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family. Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off. No good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, every one of them. At least that's what my father... They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed. Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper authorities. Frustrating. Sheriff Daisy, I will not... Please put in a word to the sheriff for me. If she'd only lend me a marshal or two, I'd rescue my family myself.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry about that. Are you...
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan. Reports. Lots. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been... Don't blink. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good. And the thing is, I lost a lot of marshals.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save the...
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
That girl? You think I ain't heard her yapping? Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds. In fact, I'm gonna insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without... Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers!
No, nothing to see here.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs, but there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate. At last.
Someone's sure having a hell of a party, huh? All that screaming and fireworks?
No regret, no repentance.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families! No regrets!
Don't bullshit me this time, Dorsey. How'd you get into the city?
Fucking Highlander! Done told you them gates were left open!
Then who let you in? Give me a name.
Don't know, goddammit, I told you!
What were you supposed to do when you got inside?
How does it feel now? Grab them Hunter family assholes for hostages. Many as we could. Especially that Percy Weston and his kin. Neely just wanted them bad. Then hit the palace. Kill the patriarch.
Is that it?
Swear to God and the deluge of blood. That's all I know.
I bet we can help you recollect a little more.
I told you what I know. Don't.
Murderers!
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
Dorsey scum!
Weak like you.
New in town? Did you hear about what happened? Sure has. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the just what I've been told. Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. Yep. I work for the Colorado Patriot. Be careful. Might still be Dorsey's hiding out in the city.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. An invitation from the head of a family, or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gates... the attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. Good day.
God darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't be scared.
Ronnie, old man with a shotgun.